Hello everybody and welcome to another Rewind review. This time we're taking a look at one of my favourite Hulk figures of all time. This is War Hulk from the Hulk Classics line by Toy Biz. Now this is of course when Hulk becomes one of Apocalypse's horsemen, and he is pretty much armed to the teeth. Absolutely love this figure. It was very much ahead of the times in my opinion, and since this figure's released, this body etc has been used for several other versions of Hulk. Let's just take a closer look. Now starting off with the helmet, we've got this really nice kind of war mask on here. It's a very fantastic texture with nice chips out of there. We've got damage to the top of his torso piece there. We've got these spikes going up and over on the armor. I'm not sure which one I was meant to put these on, but we have the armored guard for his hand. We have a large sword, you know, because Hulk often needs swords. And again, we have this really long whip. Idea of the Hulk Classics line with each figure had a function, so to speak. This one has a massive great tab on the back, and if we press said tab, there we go, he whips. I don't think he's meant to hold the sword in that hand. Absolutely love all of the attention to detail. This was Toy Biz at their best, in my opinion. They were incredibly good at painting up their figures. Let's take a look at the feet. He's got all of this dirt and grime on those feet there. It's got some nice dark kind of blackish pants with a hint of purple underneath there, and again you've got this kind of glistening sparkle throughout, kind of implying that there's some sort of metallic layer. We've got these really ripped arms with those veins just popping out, and you've got kind of dark gamma in these veins as well. And of course this is just an armor set, so we can remove the mask to give us a very scary looking Hulk head sculpt. He looks possessed. Love the teeth there as well. They are disgustingly well done. The armor can just pop up over the head. There's this kind of rubbery texture underneath, very much like Legion of Doom, wasn't it, with the Road Warriors to protect his paint scheme. We can just remove these from the hands, pop those out and pop this one out. Now the reason most people kept the armor on him was because of the strange choices that Toy Biz made with their paint schemes. He looks menacing, he really does, but there is quite a substantial difference between the torso and those arms. Really does look very different indeed. Again with the head as well, we've got these two kind of very distinct colours, but definitely a great looking Hulk. And we've got some sculpted Hulk nipples there as well. I mean, just look at the belt. Got this really nice skull on that belt. Now, this mold was used several times again since. It's used here on the Planet Hulk figure, and I believe they used it on King Hulk as well, and the House of M Hulk shares some of the same pieces, but not all. As you can see, he's got a much kind of tighter chest, but the arms are the same. I believe the joints around the crotch are the same ones. There's added detailing on these legs, but in essence they are the same underneath as to the feet. But the Planet Hulk especially shares pretty much an identical body. The only difference being the paint and the head sculpt. Absolutely loved the Hulk Classics range. It was really ahead of its time. Gave us fantastic figures like Smart Hulk. We've got the Mecha Hulk at the back there. We've got Joe Fixit Hulk. We've got the Absorbing Man, really nice version of Creed there, although I do need the rest of his arms, if anybody has those going, and his ball and chain. I got him loose, but really awesome sculpt, just like the comics. But yep, absolutely adore this Hulk. Articulation wise, head can look up, and we can look down, we can go left, and we can go right. Shoulders can come out to the side, all the way around, although they are on that ratchet due to the mechanism. That's something that was rectified with the Planet Hulk figure. We've got the rotation at the bicep. Really big arms there. I mean, that's like Hulk Hogan big. We've got rotation on the fist. The fingers are pinned, although the trigger finger is set back slightly. We have up and down motion on that thumb. We have an abdominal crunch in there. We get some waist rotation. Legs can come this far forwards, this far backwards. We can come out to the side. Upper thigh rotation there. And we've got a bend on that knee. Pivot forwards and backwards on the foot. And we do have an ankle rocker and a toe that can come up and down. So jam-packed with articulation. Unfortunately, Toy Biz did tend to kind of over articulate their figures. It does actually become more of a hindrance to posing as opposed to helping. But fortunately, this is not the case with this Hulk. Absolutely love how he looks, and he really does hold a pose remarkably well. So there we have it, the very gladiatorial looking War Hulk, part of the Toy Biz Hulk Classics line. Love how he looks, love the attention to detail on the armor, like the chainmail and the skulls. And as previously mentioned, I think this line was really ahead of its time. If you'd like me to take a look at any of these other Hulks, I also have the likes of the Savage Hulk and Bruce Banner, then please let me know in the comments section below. I do intend to review some of the other older figures as time goes, but for now, this is War Hulk, part of the Hulk Classics line. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.